Think of all the ways this could have gone a different direction. All the turns we each could have taken to a different place. All the almost and the nearly in the slight misdirection that would have meant we never got to see each other's face. If I had left a minute later, or you had arrived a moment sooner, if the day had been a different day, or the city been another, and yet somehow through the everything that could have been a pruner of this story, we found each other like no other. And I don't know what to call it, luck or fate or something greater, the particular arrangement of the everything that led us here. But whatever name it carries, I am nothing but a grateful witness to the miracle of you appearing in my sphere. We found each other in this vast and complicated world, in all the noise and all the distance and the in-between. We found each other and the whole of it unfurled into the most extraordinary love I've ever seen. Not found like something lost that finally has been located, but found like something always there that finally came to light. We found each other, and I have never been more fated to be grateful for a single moment in my life. And there are days I think about the version that I missed it, the life I would have lived completely unaware of you, and I can barely hold the thought of it or list it without feeling how much smaller it would have been all through. Cause finding you was not just finding someone wonderful, it was finding the dimension that had always been a lie, the piece that made the whole of everything more colorful and gave the life. I had a reason to look back, and I don't know what to call it, luck or fate or something greater, the particular arrangement of the everything that led us here. But whatever name it carries, I am nothing but a grateful witness to the miracle of you appearing in my sphere. We found each other in this vast and complicated world, in all the noise and all the distance and the in-between. We found each other and the whole of it unfurled into the most extraordinary love I've ever seen. I found like something lost that finally has been located, but found like something always there that finally came to light. We found each other, and I've never been more fated to be grateful for a single moment in my life. And the most hopeful thing about the finding is the keep, and the fact that finding was just the beginning of the story, that every day since then has been a deepening and steeping in the love that finding gave us in its fullest glory. Cause we found each other not to have a single moment, but to build the most extraordinary life from what we found. And every day we choose each other is the most potent proof that what we found was always the most solid ground. We found each other in this vast and complicated world, in all the noise and all the distance and the in-between. We found each other and the whole of it unfurled into the most extraordinary love I've ever seen. Not found like something lost that finally has been located, but found like something always there that finally came to light. We found each other, and I have never been more fated to be grateful for a single moment in my life. Found each other, and what I find it was, we found each other. We found each other, the most extraordinary thing that finding ever does. no, 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 no. I remember all the nights that didn't have an easy answer, when the road ahead was darker than the road that we had known, when the weight of all the questions kept on getting vaster, and the ground beneath our feet felt less and less like home. And I remember how you reached across the difficult and found my hand before I even knew I needed it. How the love between us in the most impossible of moments was the only thing that kept the light of it. And here we are on the other side of everything we carry, standing in the light that only comes from having come this far. And the love between us has not faded or been buried, but grown into something stronger than it ever was before. We made it together through every storm and every season, through every road that twisted into something we didn't plan. We made it together, and the most extraordinary reason is that we never let the heart undo what we began. Not despite the difficult, but because we faced it fully. Not around the storm, but hand in hand, straight through. We made it together, and I love you more truly for every single thing that we have been together through. There were seasons when the growing was the only way to save it, when the love required more than either of us had to give, when we had to find new versions of ourselves to pave it into something that could carry all the ways we had to live. And we did it not by being perfect or by having all the answers, but by choosing to keep choosing in the moments when it hurt, by being each other's most devoted and persistent dancers, even when the music stopped and all we had was dirt. And here we are on the other side of everything we carry, standing in the light that only comes from having come this far. And the love between us has not faded or been buried, but grown into something stronger than it ever was before. We made it together through every storm and every season, through every road that twisted into something we didn't plan. We made it together. The most extraordinary reason is that we never let the heart undo what we began. Not despite the difficult, but because we faced it fully. Not around the storm, but hand in hand, straight through. We made it together, and I love you more truly for every single thing that we have been together through. And the most triumphant thing about a love that made it is not the destination, but the choosing all the way. That every time the storm arrived, we never once evaded the hard work of the loving that the difficult would say. Because we made it together, not by luck or by fortune, but by being two people who refuse to give up on us. And everything we are today is the most beautiful distortion of the love we started with, now stronger and more luminous. We made it together through every storm and every season, through every road that twisted into something we didn't plan. We made it together, and the most extraordinary reason is that we never let the heart through. We made it together, and we are stronger for every mile. We made it together, and everything was worth it for this smile.
We took the long way here through all the different kinds of weather, through all the separate seasons that we lived before we met. And every road we traveled brought us closer to together, even when together was a thing we hadn't found just yet. And I have looked back at the winding of the years behind me, at every turn and every detour and every open door. And I can see so clearly now that all of it designed me to arrive at this exact and extraordinary shore. And the word now has never felt more full of what it carries, more present and more certain and more luminous and real. Because now is when the everything that was extraordinary finally settles into something we can touch and feel. We belong together now, not someday and not maybe, not almost and not nearly, but completely and for real. We belong together now, and everything is gravy, every ordinary moment filled with everything we feel. Not together like a compromise, or together out of needing, but together like the thing that all the roads were always for. With my whole heart toward a truth I could not love much more. There is something about the word belonging that contains it, the sense that two things found their most complete and natural fit. Not forced and not arranged, but something time explains it in the way that only time and love together can admit. And we belong together in the way that certain things do, the way the morning needs its light and the evening needs its stars, the way that every song eventually sings through to the note that makes the whole of it exactly what it was. Felt more full of what it carries, more present and more certain and more luminous and real. Because now is when the everything that was extraordinary finally settles into something we can touch and feel. We belong together now, not someday, completely and for real. We belong together now, and everything is gravy, every ordinary moment filled with everything we feel. Not together like a compromise, or together out of needing, but together like the thing that all the roads were always for. We belong together now, and I have never been more leading, with my whole heart toward a truth I could not love much more. And the most hopeful thing about the now of our belonging is how it has no expiration and no scheduled end. That the now keeps on becoming, and the belonging and the longing for each other only deepens as the seasons come and bend. Because we belong together now, and now keeps moving forward, keeps becoming all the nows that we have yet to live. And every one of them will find us more rewarded by the extraordinary gift that belonging has to give. We belong together now, not someday, and not maybe, not almost, and not nearly, but completely and for real. We belong together now, and everything is gravy. Every ordinary moment filled with everything we feel. Not together like a compromise, or together out and needing, but together like the thing that all the roads were always for. We belong together now, and I have never been more leading with my whole heart toward a truth I could not love much more. We belong together now, and now is everything. We belong together now, the most joyful truth that love